Hello and welcome. You're watching News at 9 and I'm Samira Kelkar. First, let's take a look at the headlines. In a complete U-turn, Mamata Banerjee now says she will support Pranav Mukherjee for president. Uproar over the killing of an Indian fisherman by a US Navy ship. Fishermen claim they were attacked without warning. Pakistan President Asif Ali Zardari welcomes the resumption of cricketing ties between India and Pakistan. HSBC apologizes before the United States Senate for money laundering. Top executive resigns following the apology. Top Google executive Marissa Mayers takes over as the new Yahoo CEO. And he's the undisputed champion of the grass. Roger Federer wins the Wimbledon men's singles final for the 5th time. Our top story of the hour. It's a fresh twist to what has become one of the most controversial presidential elections till date. Mamata Banerjee, in what can only be termed a U-turn, has announced support for Pranav Mukherjee. Although the West Bengal Chief Minister adds that it was not a decision she was too happy with and was made due to lack of choices. It's fast turning into a diplomatic spat a day after an Indian fisherman was killed on the high seas by a US Navy ship. Those on board the smaller boat claim they got no warning from the American ship before the Marines opened fire. This claim of course differs from the US Navy, which claimed the Indian vessel ignored warnings and sped rapidly towards the US naval ship. And in breaking news just coming in, sources say India has stepped up the pressure, now asked the UAE to register a case against the US Navy personnel. Our MEA correspondent Diksha Pandit joins us live. Diksha, India is not paying heed to the US apology and demanding action against those who attacked these men. Has the MEA formally approached the UAE? Iran is still grappling with the sanctions imposed on it by the United Nations Security Council. While Tehran has rejected the sanctions, the country is beginning to feel the pinch of economic blockages that are only going to worsen the crisis. Hira Rabani reports from Tehran. Time for a short break now, but when we return, Google loses its top executive to Yahoo and Asif Ali Zardari welcomes the renewal of Indo-Pak cricketing ties. Welcome back, you're watching News at 9. It's a 335-page report that slams global banking giant HSBC of money laundering. The bank's compliance chief stepped down today after facing the US Senate. HSBC now faces massive fines from US Justice Department for lapses that resulted in laundering money to drug cartels and terrorists. Our reporter Meenakshi Thapliyal brings us this report.